Cherry-seeking Guyana will come up against the unbeaten Trinidad and Tobago Red Force in the first semifinal of the CG Super 50 cricket tournament. The history of sport is littered with teams that barely making it to the playoff, going on to win the tournament. And so the fans of the Guyana Harpy Eagle will hope that once again history will repeat itself. But in semi-final 1 of the CG United Super 50 cricket competition, they are up against an unbeaten Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, and the statistics are not in favor of Guyana. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. This is the Cricket Forum. Joining me in a few minutes, or expecting to join me in a few minutes, will be the Guyana and West Indies and New York Cowboys cricketer, Christopher Barnwell. Expecting him in another few minutes. Now, when you look at the statistics, Guyana, Harpy Eagle, who barely make it through to the playoff rounds, when they were able to collect 5 bonus points from the hapless Jamaican Scorpion on the penultimate day of the tournament, got through by what you'll call, say, by an eyelash. We are expecting, though, that come the semifinals, that the Guyana Harpy Eagle, a team that is filled with stars such as Shimron Meyer, Sherfrain Rutherford, Gudakesh Moti, Verasamy Pamal, Kevin Sinclair, Tevin Imlak, and Tej Narain Chandapal are all capable of beating back the challenge of the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. It will be no easy feat. It will be no easy task, but they do have the ability. Stuck up in the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force team, though, are equally competent regional stars. Darren Bravo, at this stage of the tournament, is the second leading run scorer. Narain is the leading wicket taker along with Carrier, so it is not going to be easy. Just to look at the numbers, though, when we look in the batting department, Darren Bravo, who is second on that list, only to Greaves. That's Justin Greaves. Darren Bravo have scored 323 runs so far to be second on the batting table. Fourth on that batting table is also another Trinidadian, Cajun Utley, with 259 runs. The only Guyanese in the top 5 on that batting table is Sherfrain Rutherford with 248 runs. In fact, the next best Guyanese is Tevin Imlak, who has been appointed captain. He has scored 233 runs so far and is in 8th position. No other Guyanese are in the top 10 or in the top 20. The next best Guyana Harpy Eagle batsman is Tej Narain Chandapal, who has scored 156 runs so far, and he comes in at number 25 on the batting chart. Now, clearly, the Guyana Harpy Eagle batsmen have not been performing that well so far. When you look at the bowling chart, Sunil Narain leads that chart along with Carrier and Ruston Chase. All 3 bowlers have 16 wickets, but Narain, with his superior economy rate, is giving the edge of the other 3 bowlers. The best placed Guyanese is Kevin Sinclair, who has 14 wickets, and he is in 5th position. In the 11th position, Permal and Moti makes up that position with 11 wickets. Not in 11th position, in 8th position, Permal and Moti both have 11 wickets each. However, the Guyana Harpy Eagle have one good thing in their favor when it comes to bowling. Because although Narain leads that strike rate, and when I refer to strike rate, I refer to the bowlers who are getting the wickets of the fewest numbers of deliveries. Sunil Narain, who leads that position, is in second position when it comes to strike rate. However, with Moti at fourth and Pramal at seventh, it shows that the Guyana Harpy Eagle bowling attack does have some bite and are capable of getting wickets. When the two teams played earlier this year, it was an easy victory for the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. When we look at the batting performances of the teams, we saw where Guyana Harpy Eagle, the highest score that they have made so far in the tournament is 248 for 6. And that was against the Leeward Islands Hurricane. And that 248 for 6 ranked 18th when you look at the highest scores that have been scored in the tournament so far. So Guyana Harpy Eagle highest total so far in this tournament was 248 for 6 versus the Leeward Islands Hurricane. When it comes to the batting, the partnership between Imlak and Chandapal of 86 versus the Jamaican Scorpion has been the highest partnership so far in the tournament for the Guyana Harpy Eagle. That 86, which was made on the penultimate day of the tournament, is leaving great concern for the partnership of the Guyana Harpy Eagle batsmen. When you check the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, their highest total in the tournament so far has been 293. At this moment, I pause to welcome Christopher Barnwell to the show. Good morning, Christopher Barnwell. How are you, sir? Welcome to the Cricket Forum.
Good morning, good morning. I'm okay. Thanks for having me
Okay,
here.
good, sir. I'm very happy that you are here, and it's good to see you. How are the Cowboys doing?
Yeah, I'm going okay, just finish a training session at the gym, feeling good and ready to go and perform for my team.
Okay. What would be your personal objectives and goals for this season with the New York Cowboys?
Yeah, well, obviously, I'm just going to be there for a very short time. I'm only playing the first two games for the team, so obviously, I would like to get them off on a good platform and set a good foundation for the remaining of the tournament for the rest of the guys.
Okay. Are you heading to the American Premier League while you're only playing two games, sir?
No, I have some commitment with the Legends League in India. I'm going to take part in the Legends T20 tournament in India, starting from the 18th to the 9th of December.
Oh, congratulations, man. So you're a very busy man. You are traveling the world.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Thank you.
Yes, yes, sir. In these tournaments are usually very short. The Legend League in India, this US Premier League. How do you prepare for them? How do you keep yourself healthy and ready to go each day?
Yeah, obviously, the tournaments in the US they're very quick and fast. Every day you're on the field, so it's obviously you got to prepare well, starting from your preparation in the gym, getting your body ready to go through the hectic schedule. But as a professional, that's what you prepare for, and obviously after every game is important to do your recovery. You have the physios, you do your pool session and so on when you get back to the hotel. So it's just preparing and keeping your body ready to go.
Okay. It is oftentimes considered, Christopher Barnwell, or it is perceived by us in the Caribbean that the level of cricket played in these leagues in the USA are like far below the standards, and you guys are just there on holiday. Please talk to us about the quality of the competition you're expecting to face in this US Premier League 2023.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get misled, but some of the tournaments they're very high quality tournaments. If you look at some of the names that been taking part in the previous tournaments, you have past players and current players playing in the USPL.
We
It's
lost
just about.
Christopher there just for a moment. He's traveling. I guess you're traveling, Christopher, so we lost you there just for a moment.
Yeah, I stopped to just carry out the
Yeah.
interview. Yeah, I'm saying the tournament normally have good quality players, and it's not what people normally think it's about in the US. It's rising. The cricket is on a rise there. You have good quality players, past and present players going there to showcase their talent. So it's not just about a holiday for us. Obviously, we want to help pass on our information and the knowledge we have on the game to the youngsters coming up and help them to be better players. So it's just going out there and give a good account of ourselves and entertain the fans down there.
Okay, that's very good. When you look at the amount of cricket that is being played in the US and compared to what is being played in the West Indies, do you probably see in the next 5 years or so a shift in the power base of cricket in this region? Do you see the standard of cricket in the US surpassing that of the West Indies?
I don't see it surpassing the West Indies. We have a bunch of talented young players in the region here. It's just for us to nurture them and let them go in the right direction. But cricket in America, it's improving. Daily you see past international players going there and passing on information to academies and different franchises. So it's going to be very competitive, but we in the West Indies have to take a step in the right direction and prepare our players well and let them go in the right direction and don't let them go easily. You understand? We have to get a proper system and structure in place whereby we could keep our young players and have them focus on West Indies cricket.
Okay. If you're a youngster right now, say 14 or 15 years old, in that age group, would you prefer to be playing your cricket in the US or in the Caribbean, in the West Indies?
I prefer to play in the West Indies. Obviously, as a youngster growing up, you're watching those great players in the past. Your dream is always to represent the West Indies. But sometimes things might not work out, and you might have to make some strong decisions as a young player to if you want to go, if you're going to stay and fight through it. So it's all up to the individual and all up to the players.
Okay, got you. Please tell the Caribbean persons, your many fans that are watching in Guyana and in the diaspora and the rest of the Caribbean, if you want them, sell the USPL to them.
Yeah, well, I think the USPL is a very good tournament. Last year playing in the tournament, it was a wonderful tournament. Seeing some great talent coming through that USPL. Obviously, it's entertaining. Last year it was different format. We had two phases, phase one and phase two. Phase one where I play with the Florida Sharks and we won the phase. So it was a good tournament for me. They're winning the first phase of the first ever USPL and now changing playing with a team that I beat in the finals. Obviously I would want to give them the same success, and it's very entertaining cricket. It's T20 format and the USPL is very entertaining. Everybody enjoyed last year. We had some great names. You had Lyndon Simmons, you had Dennis Ramden playing for a few teams. You had Keon Joseph, Trevor Griffith, and those guys taking part in the tournament. And those are names that are well known in the US at the moment. So it's just about us to go and give a good account of ourselves and represent our different franchises as well.
Uh, Thank you for that, Christopher. May I ask you a word? And as you would be aware, because earlier this year you would have represented the Guyana Harpy Eagles in the regional 4-day. Now they barely made it to this playoff, to the semifinals of the Super 50. They are coming up against Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. What is it that do you think the Guyana Harpy Eagles need to do to overcome an unbeaten Trinidad and Tobago Red Force team?
Well, first of all, let me correct you there. I didn't play any games for the Harpy Eagles this year. I haven't represented Guyana since 2021 when I last represented them in the Super 50 against in Antigua when we were the Jaguars. So that was just it. But touching on the point of playing against Trinidad, it's always a good battle, a good contest with Guyana and Trinidad. But I think the batting is the key here. They have a quality bowling lineup. They cover the spin department well with the left arm spinner, the wrist spinner, and the off spin mystery of Sunil. So it's important that our batters bat well and put up good partnership on the ball. And we have a good bowling attack as well. So, but it's our batting that is letting us down at the moment. But we just need to play well, and once we put good runs on the board, is obviously we could defend it. Or once we chase, we just have to be smart and know our threats and play the situation well. But it's always going to be a good game with Guyana and Trinidad, and may the best team win.
Okay. I couldn't let you go without asking you about the Matthews timeout dismissal yesterday. What's your reaction to that dismissal?
Yeah, I think it's in the laws and the rules of the game, but I'm not someone that would want to get someone out like that. Being a captain, I don't play cricket like that, so I was a bit disappointed with the situation. But like I said, it's in the rules of the game, and desperate times, these guys are trying to fight for a space in the Champions League, so desperate times call for desperate things. So I guess they just see it fit to get a wicket like that.
What about the viewpoints? Like the one that I took is that I woke up 3:30 yesterday morning to watch this match, and have to be waiting 4 or 5 minutes for a batsman to take strike. So I really do not have an issue with that dismissal. What about persons like me who, as you know, in the Caribbean, at 3:30 in the morning, sleep is sweetest at that time. And for me to be missing my sleep and for Matthews to be taking so long to take strike, I do not have an issue with him being out that way. What is your reaction to my opinion?
Yeah, like I think everybody have a different point of view. You wouldn't want to waste your sleep and you would like to see the game go on, but I think we have to see with him a little bit there. His helmet gets burst or whatever. What is the situation? I didn't see the whole incident from start, but like I mentioned, I'm not someone who would want to get a wicket like that. I prefer fight and work for my wicket. But like I said, these guys are desperate now. They're looking for points. The top 8 teams will be, or the top 7 team along with the host will be qualifying for the Champions Trophy. So that's what everybody's after. So like I said, it's in the rules and the laws of the game, and Bangladesh see it fit to get a wicket like that. They didn't do anything wrong, but me personally, I wouldn't look for a wicket like that.
Okay. Thank you, Christopher. It was a pleasure having you here, and you spoke well. Have a great day now, and best of luck in the USPL and the Legends League in England.
Thank you very much.
Okay, goodbye now. Take care.
Bye.
So there we have it. Christopher Barnwell, I misspoke and said that he represented the Guyana Harpy Eagle this year, but he did not. He corrected me there that he never represented the Guyana Harpy Eagle this year. So it was a lovely interview. It was very good hearing from Christopher Barnwell, who, as I say, as you expected, to be supporting the Guyana Harpy Eagles. So I was looking at the numbers, and at this stage I said that the highest total that the Guyana Harpy Eagles have made this year was 248 for 6 versus the Leeward Islands Hurricane. Only Imlak and Chandapal, with a partnership of 86 versus the Jamaican Scorpion in their last match, have made a substantial partnership for the Guyana Harpy Eagle. On the other hand, the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they have 4 totals in the top 10 when it comes to the highest total in the tournament so far. They have yet to cross that 300 threshold, but they're 293 for 6 versus the Barbados Pride was a very good total. Tian Webster and Utley put on 112 versus the Windward Island Volcanoes, and that is their highest batting partnership up to date in the tournament. When all is said and done, with Shafane Rutherford of all the batsmen with a strike rate of 113 being the highest among the 2 teams that is playing in this first semifinals, show that the Guyana Harpy Eagle has the class, has the talent, has the players to upset this Trinidad and Tobago Red Force team. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Force team, who lost in the final last year to the Jamaican Scorpion, will be looking to go one better this year. And they have a very packed lineup of quality players. The recall of Nicholas Pooran to the team had power to that already strong batting lineup. Kajan Ati, who has shown so much promise at the start of the tournament, will be hoping that this final will not be like last year's final, and he will come good in the semifinals. It is going to be an exciting match at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy come tomorrow afternoon, starting at 12 noon in Jamaica, 1 p.m. in the Eastern Caribbean. I wish both teams well, and I expect it to be an exciting match. If I have to bet, I will go with the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. They look a very strong team. As I said in the beginning, however, the history of sport is littered with teams that just barely make it to the semifinals, to the playoff rounds, going on to win tournaments. And that is why it is good that the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force receive 50,000 US dollars for topping the table in the tournament. The overall winner of the tournament will go on to get 100,000 US dollars. So, for instance, if the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force should win this tournament, they would have collected 150,000 US dollars in all. It is going to be an exciting match tomorrow. If you are in Trinidad, please go out and watch the match. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a watch along towards the end of the match. If that is so, I encourage you to join me then. Please, let us reach that 10,000 subscriber mark before the end of the day. We are very, very close. Please slash a like on this video and click on the subscribe button. Good morning, St. Ellen. That should never be the issue. Everyone is on a quest to win and survive. I see nothing wrong with what was done. Let the ICC take it out if it is not in the spirit of the game. Exactly, Sammy St. Ellen. And the Bangladeshi captain, Shakib Al Hassan, spoke to that yesterday. In fact, I think I have a clip with Shakib Al Hassan saying those exact things. Let the ICC take it out. Is this the clip? Let's see. I am checking the clip because I think...
Not at all. Can you explain what happened there? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, one of our fielder came to me and said, if you appeal, the law says he's out because he hasn't taken his guard within the time frame. So then I appealed to the umpires. Umpire told me whether you're going to call him back or not. You know, if I said he's out, then you call him back. It doesn't look good. I said I won't call him back. You know, we played under 19 together World Cup. So I know Angelo for a long, long time, since 2006. Yeah, unfortunate, but within the rules.
Shakib, following up on that question, yes, it's out as per the rule, but in terms of spirit of cricket, did you ever think of calling him back again?
Well, then ICC should look into it and change the rules.
Yes, sir, exactly. That is what Shakib Al Hassan said. That if it is not out, ICC should look into it and change the rules. And I agree with him. You know, if the rules are there, and I agree with you, Sammy St. Ellen, the rules are the rules. And Angelo Matthews, like so many other cricketers, I said it yesterday, have disrespected spectators. They think that they are above the game. They think that the game belongs to them. They do not appreciate persons who are watching. As I said to Christopher Barnwell just then, if I wake up 3:30 in the morning and watching a game, I cannot understand why a batsman will take 4 to 5 minutes to take strike when I'm losing my sleep. I congratulate again Shakib Al Hassan for that run out. Please remember, slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. Let us get up to 10,000 subscribers today. Don't let today pass, and we as a community do not reach 10,000 subscribers. Have a great day, everyone, and a very interesting World Cup matches going on at this time. Afghanistan have made 291 for 5 of their 50 overs. The team is packed with spinners, and Australia is to reply. Have a great day. God bless you, and take care of yourself and your loved ones.